The following is a presentation of MRE Uno, Division 1. And welcome everyone back to Masquerade, man. Welcome to the final stream game of this Tango 32 second round of the tournament. And today, after a slight delay, but we are still rolling. We are getting this game going, and is between the 5 seed in Big Disco. This is the wrap-up game for the Big Disco region. Karson taking on the 13 seed Zay. And for Karson, he started his career in the sophomore class, started his year in the sophomore class, won it in March, and was swept away by Myth in Aquatic April, and now he's gotten his win. Now the sophomore class looking more competitive. You got Ghost and Seth out there to play, and many more. So the sophomore class, after a tough showing the first 2 tournaments, they're starting to improve. Also got Larahuo there. Have all moved on to the Samba 16, and now Karson is looking to do the same. For Zay, he's just gotten coming off his second win of the season here, and that was a sweep of the legend Zachary Fitzwater. First tournament really after a tournament off, some health issues, so hopefully we see Fitzy come back next tournament, make him possibly get a win. But Karson made the sweep. Zay got over Stingray in 5. Stingray Final Four participant from April. So both these guys knocking out some heavy hitters, and now they have this match ahead of them. We look at what we are going to see today. This is the wrap-up day for Masquerade May Tango 32, and we got Karson and Zay coming up, and then in prime time, Vapor and Lane at 7 Eastern will be the final non-stream game, final game of the round. We look into this bracket here in this Big Disco region, and like every region, all the 1 seeds are gone, including KT. Big Boss got beaten by Seth, as mentioned, in 5, so Karson with a win. We'll have some sophomore on sophomore crime next round, but also you have Zay beat Stingray, as we said, and then Seth beating H in the Salsa 64 to get to that KT win. He is into Samba 16, and you see the other 2 matchups I mentioned. Karson sweeping Fitzy, and so that is the lay of the land as of now. We bring it down to the table. I'm not sure. I'm the only one here right now that can talk, so we're gonna see what we can do here. Hopefully we'll have Vapor joining us a little bit later to co-com. Caesar's gonna be our ref today. And Zay, I'm gonna start with you because I can say your question to you. We're gonna just start with the players here. Caesar, if you have any opening comments, feel free. But Zay, I'm gonna start with you here. Come fresh off your second win of the season against a Final Four participant. Now you're going up against a class champ in March. Just talk to me about the mindset coming into this one playing Karson. Then I gotta type out Karson's question. Appreciate that, Monkey. Opening thought, excited to watch the other side of the big disco, see what happens. Will Karson be able to keep the 5 seed strong, or can Zay make that upset? Is what I'm excited to see play out. Yeah, fair enough. Like we said, yeah, Monkey controls the cards this region. He will play Toaster Guy. He advanced last night over Nick in 5, and Monkey over Kev in 6. After the DQ win against Jeff Bolton, we wish him the best. As we await Carson's answer, I'm gonna look here. Won't be an easy match, that's for sure. Given I'll hopefully be able to face Seth. Yeah, that is going to be sophomore crime there. So you got Seth, you got Lara, you got Karson here, and Ghost. Those are who are competing for sophomore class. So the sophomores starting to show out a little bit more this time around. So it'd be interesting to see what happens as we continue on here into the next round, but we still got 2 more matches to play. We'll have the Cupid Shuffle finale with Vapor and Lane later tonight. So let's get it started here. Caesar's going to be our ref since Carson's not in VC. You can go ahead and ask him how many. I'll do verbal table calls for Zay, and you can just log it. Zay is with us in here. Starting with the OG. Oh yeah, I got it. Yeah, you don't. I'm getting it. Sorry. There we go. They are joining up now. And off we go in the wrap up to the Big Disco region here in round 2. We start on the yellow 6 now. And Karson immediately with a switch. Vapor joins us. Welcome in. You good. As Zay draws on that blue, see if Karson can make a run here. Continue to run it down clean on the blue. He's gonna take his time. After that switch. Loads up for the next move. And goes to red. Yep, 7 cards, and he made an early switch off the bot, makes a red switch. That frees up Zay to the 0 sugar, cherry red. Yeah, no. Then we go to that red 4. And Vapor, well, I got you here. You're also a 5 seed facing a 13, looking to try and keep those 5 seeds strong as Zay pulls the ditto. Just talk to me about how you think it's gonna go for Karson here, trying to keep all the 5 seeds alive as will you try tonight.
Don't let any deterrences get in your way and keep playing plan A. And if your plan A gets derailed, go plan B. Just try to stay with your plan and your path the whole way through.
Karson in check now. Zay's gonna play it cool. Is this game? No. He'll draw on the green, so no green finish there, and Zay's gonna draw as well. And Zay's got the yellow. Karson with the yellow check, and they played the 8 but didn't have anything, and now we devolve into Draw City here. And Karson with the eventual ditto of Zay there, and they go back to drawing. Back and forth. Yeah, the 5 line, the strongest line in this tournament. We talked about it. Haven't seen one go down yet. And we got 2 of them advanced, 2 playing today. And you take a look at the table there, 11-6. Karson with a good lead, but they're both drawing back here, so we'll stay about at a 5-card difference here for most of it. Had 5 seed Clay advance last night in 7. Had Tango advance in a sweep of Ard, which was just a ridiculous game to watch. I still can't comprehend that. Now you got the other 2 tonight. Every other line has lost one already.
I mean, tug of war, you sit down on your laptop and you walk around, get a snack, you come back, the series is over. So
It's ridiculous.
that's kind of how it went there. But it was a completely different story with Yepes and Clay, right? Game 7, not quite a marathon, but still thrilling series. We'll see if this one
Can try to match the intensity that these past 2 series have had, whether in the speed or in the intensity of the matches. And seems to be trending this way with little Draw City action back up to a reasonable amount of cards.
And Karson with the switch finally finds something, plays that green 3, makes the switch as Zay continues to draw. So this is showing for Zay. It looks like it's a 2-color strategy that he can't play with here. And again, a look at it. Zay almost up to the OG, almost up to the send, but he finds a yellow 1 off the top, brings it down to 12. Karson makes a red switch. This could be good for Zay. It might free him up here. And it will, from the ground floor to the top floor. Karson draws off that switch, so a bit of a classic switch from Karson. Maybe he was looking for another number efficient play there. But Zay now is going to run it clean. Now here's a quick double ditto there. Skip into the 6, the other red 6. And now Karson's going to get it back to green. Another ISO play. Does Zay continue to draw on this color? He will. Karson top decking the ISO play he needed to stop Zay there. Now it's only a 2-card game, but Zay continues to draw, the lead will become bigger. But Zay's got a blue switch. That's huge there. Can Karson roll with it? And he will. And Vapor, even though they drew back plenty, I mean, this is sometimes what you see in a 7-card start. You just may not have it. You don't have as many looks or options to work with, and that's why we saw that extended Draw City just to start it out. I mean, they both seem pretty dry at the top.
I feel like more than any other card start, in my experience, the 7 is really difficult to get a finishing run on. For whatever reason, you always just have 1 hanging card or 2 hanging cards, and you just are left drawing up, and that's kind of what we're seeing here, I feel like.
Zay runs dry on the yellow. Karson can continue to run. And back and forth they go. Back into Draw City again for the 2nd time. Karson top decks a yellow 3. And again, another check. 3 cards. Zay with the red switch again. Karson have another response to switch back. Didn't like the red before. And still doesn't. Zay now with the red 8, trying to make up some ground before a switch occurs, and skip draw from Karson. Don't mind the play, trying to bait him into a switch, but Zay isn't going to bite on it. And a ditto there from Karson. Back and forth they go again. Not really much ammo been used here. Just a few wilds and a quick double play there earlier from Zay. And Karson back to green again. Luckily, ISO's
With the
out
lack
Zay
of
again.
with the lack of ammo that's been used, you kind of wonder, what do these guys have since we've been drawing so much? You think there might be a little run in store that no one's been able to just reach quite yet, as we're both
Yes.
on 5 cards. Certainly some sort of ammo.
Zay with
I'm
the possession
expecting from
arrow
the
if he can
third.
play. And he's... Oh,
Yep,
my. There it
exactly.
is. Missed a card there. Oh, whoa. Yeah, that power play is valid because there was a card that was invalid. That power play is valid.
What just happened?
Okay, so
he tried
I
to play a
think
red
what
reverse,
happened-
and that was not. You couldn't play a red reverse. So
They-
Zay's gonna draw. Karson uses the power play defensively in game 1.
I think Zay meant to go green reverse, then red reverse.
Yeah.
Just
Now Carson's
mistimed
gonna
it.
pounce. He was given 6 there, and he's got the other blue +2. And yep, still not
So Zay's probably
Zay's
going to try
turn
to
yet.
toss this red reverse.
Yeah, doesn't have that double blue reverse, and Carson's got the other red reverse, but he's still at 7, so it's down to 6. So that's not going to be quite a finisher, but that's huge there. I think Karson did good on him to sniff out that misplay and drop the power play. It's interesting in game 1, but it's definitely I'm gonna bet he probably sniffed that out, saw that that card missed, and Zay didn't even know it. But Zay's got a wild to switch it to blue, slow Karson down, but he's got something to play with. Half off special off the 6. Now Carson's at check with the +2/+1 combo. Zay plays it cool as this game. Just over 10 minutes, and that will do it. Karson, 1-0. Huge defensive power play pays off there. So I just asked him if the power play was because of the fact that he got that chain incorrect. And Zay, I mean, it's tough there. I think he definitely sniffed you out there with that, yeah, fumbled. I mean, there wasn't really much. Also had the reverse and +2 couldn't use without trying after using them. Trying to figure out. So yeah, so maybe he was going a little fast there, Vapor. Didn't realize that the switch happened. Interesting.
Yeah. Well, I'm just scrolling back trying to read what even happened.
I gotta hop away
think-
for like 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
I think Zay to play the green reverse into the red reverse into the +4 into the blue +2. That would have been the game, but they misplayed, and just weren't able to get back. And regardless, Karson wouldn't have had to use the power play, but better safe than sorry, getting the first game on the board. And the momentum probably, we'll see if he can carry it over into game 2 as he gets to start once more. She starts probably you. I don't know. Can people hear me? Is it just me? Is it me? It's probably me. My Wi-Fi is spazzing. So Karson, he's not in the VC, but
All right, my bad. Yeah. Figured he was saving some ammo. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's very interesting. Yeah, I mean he did say that he didn't want to use it that soon, but had a setup, couldn't really do without it. Okay. It ended up being mid-run in a way. Appreciate the questions, Vapor.
Yeah, just trying to fill the gap here before we start game 2.
Yeah, my fault. Yeah, I mean it was early, but at least it led to a win. So I was just trying to figure out what the intention of it was. But it looks like it was kind of both. But yeah, but it looks like it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We'll do that. We'll do that. Let's do it. Double OG. Let's go. And we start on the green 4. Karson can run with it, so can Zay. Ditto's the bot. Problem, Caesar. Now Karson taking his time in his second card again here. So the power play gone, but still. Just trying to adjust that a little bit, but Karson makes the red switch. And to say again, all the 4s. That's 4 4s in the first 5 cards, and there's a 5.
Now, what is that? Half the 4's tossed already. No more red green 4s left in the deck.
Yeah, exactly. Zay to the top floor.
switching on the top floor, hopping from building to building, looking like Spider-Man out here. Right back up.
From the basement to the top floor.
It's got one of them speed elevators.
Yeah. Just running it clean, a couple switches. And they're pretty even. Karson with the arrow.
Going blow to blow here. Blow for blow.
Exactly.
And just
there's
like
the
that,
draw
the
from
switches.
Karson dry there. And Zay's going to make a green switch
Beautiful.
off that. Great switch.
That's good. That's good Uno right there. That's playing
frees
your
up
game.
Karson though. Still looking for that yellow for Pandora's. They with the triple quad quint into the red. My goodness. That's a +6 to Karson.
Wow.
Check the
That's
table,
big.
14-2. That's Karson, no doubt if he has something to set Zay back, he will.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
Minor setback there. there's always the possibility of getting ammo off that +4. So we'll see how that shakes out. As both the yellow 9s are gone now, yellow and blue 9s off the table.
They will draw on the yellow. Good move there by Karson. They had 1 to play. Next table up by 5 is Zay. Play the 8. And Zay's going to have that switch locked and loaded into red. And Karson with the double, looking for the triple. And he's got it, down to 7.
Easy
just within
there.
2 cards. Zay is... Oh!
What? Huh? Okay, so maybe what we're thinking here is Zay has a hanging wild.
I'll have to see
maybe?
what... We'll figure out what's up with that when we get to the end of the game. Whether
Yeah,
that was
it's odd to
real
play
or
a
not.
wild just onto the regular color. Fully expecting a run to the finish here because you don't just burn wild to the same color like that.
Yeah. He's got 4. It's possible he's got it. But he did burn a lot of ammo earlier. And a red... Okay.
What in the world? I'm definitely going to have a question to ask after this. But
yeah.
that's such an interesting play.
He goes to red now. Karson trying to keep pace. And then back to yellow.
Wow.
Was that bait? Oh!
Exactly. That's huge.
Hello!
Massive. Yeah,
That's
run
it.
to the finish. Had to burn the wild.
That's it.
But wait, no. Didn't have to burn the wild because that red 6.
Yeah,
Right,
that
you
was
had
a
2
mistake. 1-1. I don't even know. I was like, there's no way. Yeah, Caesar knew it. Oh, man.
Well, Zay, as you're in the VC, I don't have to type my question. Did it occur to you that that wild would be hanging and that, like, were you planning on finishing on the wild, or was that just a play to get it over to red? And how did you feel when you saw that yellow 6 get played, knowing that you could switch over to your color on that?
That's a big bail out there for sure, that 6. Oh, did have 2+2s, so the payment was coming. Planning on going over to the red without and having a run from 3. Ah, super lucky. Yeah, that is a big bailout right there for sure. Yeah, so a big bailout for Zay gets top 10 jailbreaks. That is a ridiculous. That's ridiculous luck there, but Zay gets it done. The mistaken wild only to find some number efficiency to finish, and that is pretty remarkable. So splits the first 2. It's going to be a best of 5 now, and since you're in VC, I'll go ahead and ask you. It's game 3, and you need redemption on the 7. And 14 is off the board, so you get 7. This would take 7 off the OG off the board for the rest of the series if Zay wins this, and off we go on the yellow one. Those of you just joining us, Karson used his power play game 1 after a little bit of a botched run by Zay, but it was kind of both offensive and defensive in a way for Karson. He used it and got the win, and then Zay found a huge bailout. It messed up the wild call, and then found a number efficient play to get himself where he wanted to be had he played the wild correctly. Now it is 1-1. Zay still with power play. here in this best of 7. They once again runs dry quickly on the yellow, and Karson content to draw with them. Zay finds that number efficiency again into the blue. And the reverse funny number. They can run it clean on the blue here. Karson with the switch to green. And Zay's got some ammo to boot. Quick double play into the 5 with the 5. Skip 5. And Karson matches it. Zay is out, and that is. We both got down to 3. Zay draws. Karson can go down to dose with the play here.
Step away from the laptop for a moment, down to 3-3.
Now it's 4-3.
Looking for 4-2.
Oh yeah, that is plan A city from Karson. And the wild finish, that is plan A 100%.
That is a flex.
Big flex. Yeah, they only drew back and forth on that yellow vapor, and really after we got that blue switch, it was plan A straight up from Karson. Pretty lucky on that, yeah, for sure, but still a huge plan A type hand there. Oh, wow. Okay, maybe not as much plan A as I thought. So that +4 in the wild were off the 2 draws when they were originally in yellow. That's ridiculous. Yeah, that is the best example of top deck heaven I've seen. Yeah. Zay now being down 2-1, we'll see. Still got another home game to boot here. And KT joins us.
Yo.
Hey.
We just saw one of the top 10 bailouts of all time, game 2. Karson uses power play game 1. Now Karson, with some extreme top deck heaven, goes up 2-1.
Apologize, man. I was having to go out. Figure I'd hop in my pool before I do the 3 o'clock thing. So here.
Brother, your mic.
It can make up. I think not the best mic there, KT.
No, I'm on my phone, man.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Karson
it's hard to hear you.
Now. When you've got that gas, you lost game 2, Karson, on a. You can't hear me, but Karson lost game 2 on one of the most ridiculous bailouts of this tournament so far, and won game 1 on power play. But here, game 3, that was just clean Uno. So the gas is pushing. He's on the accelerator right now. See if he can keep accelerating through game 4.
All right, then we can go to game 4. Zay still can't be 14. How many cards? Can get his 7 redemption. 3rd time's a charm. Okay, here we go. Goes for 7 again. They both join, and game 4. Is that legal? Yes, it is, because he hasn't won on it. Just CSR. Karson can't pick it though, but if Zay does win, then it's off the board.
Huh? He pulled the slot machine. 37.
Yeah, 37.
Oh,
yeah. You can pick it again. CSR rule is literally just if you win on it, you can't pick it again. But if you lose, you can pick it as many times as you want. It's just that it doesn't happen often. But Zay is determined to try and get the OG win, so they will go with it again.
Got it. Thanks for clearing that up for me.
Yeah. One down this time from Karson to start. And he'll go one up and dittos himself there. They both self-ditto. Oh my goodness. Zay with the switch into blue off that 6. The 6s have been very kind to him this series. And Karson down to the bottom floor. Zay flashing some ammo. There's a shot into green on the wild. Skip wild into the green. And Zay down to 2. Karson at 4. We'll see. And Karson will draw this game, or is this Uno? Oh, it's game, and it's still a green. Yeah, that's a tough hand to play against there. 2-2. Paper Zay gets his redemption on the OG he was looking for. 3rd time's the charm indeed, and now it's an even series, and we're going to a best of 3. Just keep swimming. Oh boy. Me and Zay, I don't really know what more you can say. I think that was a plan A hand all the way down, and just a hand you were out matching Karson there on that hand. One step ahead of me. Yeah, 2 more +2s. That change to green was key, and yeah, we've been cutting it in half basically. Factoring 20. Oh no. Four-minute game incoming.
Sorry, can you hear me now or not?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, what's happening now, this is a game of composure, basically. When it's 2-2 like this, you look at the records, 3-2 versus 2-2. You got to start thinking, forget Super League, it's getting the hunt conversation. And what it means getting the hunt conversation means tiebreakers, right, head-to-head. So I think both these guys are going to be a little more aggressive this next game. That's what I'm predicting. We'll see, though.
Paper with some great interviewing here. Serving ammo, just not getting the luck. Yeah, had 2 +2s if it weren't for that green switch. I mean, it's in a 1 turn off on ammo control. It's just a tough one to swallow for Karson. Now 2 in a row. Had the ammo, just wasn't quite in the right spot for it. Yeah, can't always get the lucky need. Yeah, exactly. We've seen it plenty here. Yeah. The luck has been a factor across this tournament so far, and we'll just have to see if Karson can find some more here. Yeah. Looking at 12. He can't pick 7, and only 7, even though he's got 2 wins because both the wins were on 7. So he will go with 12. Both join and on the red 8. That's the best of 3 the rest of the way. And yes, we are only 40 minutes into this stream, and we are at game 5, mostly because it's been a lot of plan A. The latter half of the 4 games. Just let Karson look over the hand, waiting on the first move.
And just a little reminder here, as we go into this best of three, Karson uses power play in game one, meaning that he has to play plan A the whole way. Zay has that little slight advantage with the power play here. Maybe he can use it
to get a game here, or we play clean and play plan A for both players.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the power play not necessarily indicative of a doesn't mean it's going to be a win guaranteed, but it's definitely not a disadvantage. Definitely not. That definitely doesn't mean it makes a difference. I can get my words straight.
Of course, on the flip, a real quick short. Of course, on the flip, we've seen the opposite, right? As Caesar against Retro, game one, he doesn't use it, he gets swept. Art in game two against Picasso, right? He uses it, never uses it again, and wins. It can flip either way. This is not a foregone conclusion that Carson's out of it or Zay's out of it. It's basically a 50-50 split for sure.
Exactly, and that's what it is. The first 4 games for sure. And the red funny combo. And Zay off the 9 will go to blue.
Yep, couldn't agree more with Caesar. Double-edged sword. Here comes Zay with the run back to blue to crossover.
And Zay in a good crossover move. And it's a bit of a classic one there. Forces the draw, and they're drawing back and forth now. Karson top decks a 2. Zay reverse draws. Trying to bait him in once again, trying to bait him into a switch here. They both check the table. Ditto table check. And great minds. Oh, they both draw back and forth. Karson top decks a 3. Zay can't do anything with it. Does this produce a switch? No. And there's a switch now. Zay finds that blue, and Karson can't do anything with the blue. Yeah. Power play for sure is a double-edged sword, Caesar, definitely. It's all about using it right. And a 0 sugar switch. Interesting. Oh, trip 0. Do we have 0 sugar Skittles? There's no way. No, but he's gonna double reverse 6 in there.
No way!
And the yellow funny combo. I probably don't think it's gonna be a 4-minute game quite there. Unless there's a crazy run here from 7. We're at the 4-minute mark. Top floor now.
And it's whatever. 20 is not a great number.
4 won't work. Let's try 20.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah. We should play one card Uno. And they go back and forth once again on the yellow. And Karson finds a wild. Goes to green. Zay can play. Karson by 2. Zay to the blue. Check at the table again there as we await Carson's move here. 2-card lead for Karson. Now he's setting it apart. Now it's a 7-card lead. Puts Karson up. Puts Zay up to 11. That is the kind of plan A play he needs. He's fighting an uphill battle with using the power play game 1. Got to find ways to do it on the cards.
I'm wondering, did Karson finally find that ammo he needed? Because he's been saying, "Oh, the ammo
yep, there it
hasn't
is.
been with me."
Oh,
Yep.
that's it.
Finally got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Wow.
6 bagger for the right?
Yeah, he was at
5.
Yeah, he was
Wow.
at 5. That's a 5-bagger.
Oh,
Oh,
my
baby.
Lord, too.
Oh, really wanted green. There's Zay's hand. All blue except for a red +2. That is ridiculous. This
To be
time
sure,
Karson was one step ahead.
We saw last night with Toaster Guy. What did he have? 5 greens. This has been the trend. It's hit or miss. The operating window is very small in this tournament on the colors. It's very small. We saw in tournament 1 too. The operating window has been very big with all 4 colors. I remember vividly with the Brad game. Brad, you can't get that 3rd color or that 4th color to work, right? You only had 2 or 3 colors. It's been a small operating window on colors. You know, just from experience, Karson has Ubisoft. He's not. You're gonna ask him, but Vapor, he's got Ubisoft experience, and sometimes those Ubisoft games, you're not gonna get all 4 colors. It's past experience that I think he's starting to use. Same with Seth. That could be an interesting matchup because they both have that for sure. But definitely ask that question because I'm busy.
Yeah, no fault. Your move, yeah, exactly. Finally find the ammo plan A. How's it feel to get that finish? Felt great. Was on the edge of the bit. Wedner could say I was going to try for another run, but it worked out in the end. That was Karson finally plan A way, and now up 3-2, but Zay still with the power play in his back pocket. It is far from over here. And then no lead is safe in this league unless your lead starts with 4. If you have 4 wins, then it's safe. Not safe at 3. Or it's 3-2, 3-1, 3-0. None of those are safe in this league.
Ask
7
Jesse
plus 1.
Turner.
Yeah, ask Jesse Turner. Yeah.
Ask Clint.
Brad.
Brad. Brad.
Ooh. Yep, that's a smart thing to say right there. It's gonna be 8. And we'll start game 6 right here. Say on final home game of the series, trying to force a game 7. Karson looking to try and close it out. And again, another yellow start. We've seen a lot of yellow starts this game. And once again, we have a switch off the top. And it's to blue. Yellow to blue. Again. Unreal.
Aggression. You're going to start to see the aggression now from Zay. He knows that he's on the back foot right here. He's going to start playing more aggressive on those colors. Watch that.
Good to know. Good to know. Karson's going to play with that blue.
There it is, short. There it is.
Yep. Makes that yellow switch. Karson can continue.
There's the aggression. There's the aggression.
Yeah, 4 out of 6 games. Yeah, that's what I thought. 4 out of 6 yellow starts here. And now a skip draw off the double from Zay. Now they're into the red. Karson top decks a 5. And now he top decked a good switch into blue. Zay's got ammo there, a bit more aggressive. Trying to stay alive. Reverse 7, excuse me. Karson still by 2. And he draws Zay for the tie. He's got it back to red. Karson, if can play with possession arrow. And he can't, so now Zay's got the lead, but they're going to draw. Karson top decks a 5. This looks familiar. I wonder what this looks like. Zay
seen
with the
this before. It's
2,
a classic.
switch to yellow. 1 up this time. 2, 3, 4. And again, look at the table. Karson with the arrow, but Zay's trying to keep pace. Does he have any more on the yellow? He doesn't. Karson, he's with it. He is nearing the line, and he's out as well. Zay's got a green, though.
Short, did I not call it? Aggression with the
Yeah.
color switches on Zay. There
More
it
than
is.
likely found the top deck to jailbreak, and Karson doubles the price.
That could be game right here. Oh, that could be game.
Wait, double.
Going for the double trouble, trying to save that power play.
Power play. Wait, no.
You can't do that.
Invalid. Yeah, had to do it before the turn, Zay.
I was onto something. It was finished.
That is and that was another self-inflicted wound there for Zay, and that's
Well, he keeps it. He still keeps it though.
He keeps it though, but that screams something to Karson if he's got anything to do with it. He'll check the table, and yep, he's at dose. More than likely has a double finish in his pocket here. Karson probably knows that at this point, knowing what the move was.
+4 coming.
If he's got it. Haven't seen a lot of +4 this recently, at least. And nope, it's just going to be a double skip. Down to 3, down to 2. Wait a minute. Oh,
No.
it's check.
That
That gets him off. That's gonna. Oh, Zay's got a blue 1 there though. So, then I think I know what's going on. Is this game for Karson?
I don't think so. No.
Zay with the green switch. Hold on. Zay looking for another bailout.
He's got it now. Yeah.
And that is going to do it. Zay. Wait. ... Oh, no. Oh, I shouldn't have said anything.
There's no way, man.
Oh, my goodness.
No way.
I don't even know what to
And,
say.
oh,
on that.
yeah, there you go. Put 4
No
back into Zay, and that's... I don't even know right now.
Gets out of it, though, somehow.
Well, we'll have to find out the plan here. Once we get to the end of this game, they're even at 5.
Got a shot to run it again.
Oh,
Yep.
Zay with another 0 switch.
It's all
Saw
green,
near
yellow,
Rainbow
so
0 in the last game.
it's all green, yellow, man. They're just crossing over. The 2-color
Yeah.
stuff.
Jumping back and forth. Who's going to run out last? Run out first. Carson's out of green. Zay's a wild. Oh. Now, is this a mistake or is this intentional? We've already seen this happen once. Was that just an offload wild or was that another blunder?
That must
Karson
be a
draws
+4
on
finish.
the green wild. Is this game? Now he power plays.
That's game.
Oh, yeah, he was just getting rid of the wild. That wild was on purpose.
Wow.
And we are going to game 7. Wow.
This has been a wild series. What?
Well, Zay gets the bailout again. My goodness. Zay, what? You gotta tell me about that power play. What was the plan there originally on the first call there of the power play that was not valid? What was the plan? Oh. So what was your plan with the power play? It it was incorrectly used, but what was the planning? I had the okay. And then what'd you have off of that? Oh no. Full send, yep. Okay. Okay. Well, only time will tell what will happen here. We got a full send game 7. Here we go. Power play is off. And it is a gloves off game 7. Here we go. And it's a free choice. Unreal. So the free choice for Karson here. And we'll see what he does. Karson will take his time with the free choice here.
Are you sitting here waiting, or is just my
Yeah,
computer having
he's
problems?
taking his time with his hand here. It's a full send, free choice. Gotta really think about it. And he's gonna go with the skip, start, double play into the 5.
Yeah, we've seen that. We've seen two type of plays throw on those 15 cards. When you see that, it's your bluff looking. Zay, I think, is going to be aggressive. He's going to stick to plan A and be aggressive. That's what he's going to look for.
Zay makes the switch green, and
Aggressive.
yep, he's still gonna keep playing that aggressive style. Okay, you're right. Continues on those switches, trying to use Karson in the 4 and the 5, 4, all the 5s,
Aggressive.
all the 4s.
Aggressive.
And he had both yellow 5s off the board, and into blue now, and that's not well. Yeah, with some cards in between, it's a rainbow, but not a real rainbow.
Trying to stay aggressive to get Karson to bite.
Going back and forth now on the blue. Diddle play. And yep, continues that play into red. Double play the 0, and now Karson's going to get a switch of his own. AT Yepes says you sound like you're chewing gum.
I'm outside. I'm outside.
Watching stream. Into blue for Karson.
He knows what I'm doing.
And now Zay draws. Karson was the green
Aggressive
switch.
now?
He's down to 4. Does Zay have anything to say here?
Yeah.
He does. Triple on the green.
Tie game. Tie game now. Short, different type of game right now. Here we are.
Exactly.
Carson's got to think this one through. It's a smart move.
Zay again. The blue.
Aggressive. Got to stay with it. That's the right move.
Yeah, I'm not against any of those plays. And now look again at the table, and it's dead even. Karson with the arrow The slight
Forces it.
possession. Stay
Oh,
with
that's
yellow.
That's aggressive right there. He's going to go for it right here. Shorty's going to attack it right here. This is it.
4-4 Karson.
Here's 0.
Oh. Big
Good
play
move.
there. Down to 2. 8-2. Oh, but Zay's got one of his own.
Good move. Good move.
Yep.
Game. Back to where we were. 6-6.
Equals it. Just a quick excursion. We're tied again.
Now it's going to depend on what Karson got in those 4 freshies, really. He's going to go back to green.
Oh.
Because they rolled those 4 freshies on his board. Yep. Race to the finish now, sure. They're both going to play this one clean now. I think the aggression is going to be only down at 2 or 3 cards.
Exactly. Zay draws. Karson. Can he continue here? He will be content to draw with it. Zay top decks a 9 from the ground to the top.
Trying to force Karson to switch.
Yeah,
there
he forced his hand. That's a big switch. And there's trips 9. Back to 4-4 again. And he's got a 7. We're going to stay yellow.
Might be the game. He wanted that yellow wild. He wanted that yellow wild.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness me.
He wanted that yellow wild. He faded it.
Wow. Zay is on. And that is the first 5 seed to fall.
Wow.
3 remain. My goodness.
Would have been game.
My goodness. He didn't play that +4. Oh. Wow. Letting them both their thoughts here. That was a thrilling series, and it was a quick one. Just over an hour stream. That's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. So, big win for Zay. That's a Super League ranked player right there for Zay, and that is win number 3 on the season.
Goodness.
Oh, no way.
What
That
in
is.
the world?
Oh my. Wait, what is that?
Oh, wait a minute. What? Light shot?
Wait, what is that?
Oh, that's a screen sharing technology. How does he know about that? Hey, Karson, this is KT. If you're listening on the stream, how do you know about that?
You type in the pod. He's not in voice.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, how does he know about it?
Are you playing in VR?
Yeah,
What is that? Oh,
it's a tabletop simulator. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I had a feeling.
what's it do a wall playing a card? Oh, so you put that into and you emulate my Uno cards. Uno no clip. I don't. That was interesting. Well, Uno clip. Man, I don't even know what to say. Well, Zay, that's big win number 3. You got a ranked win. That is, just tell me how you're feeling about this win, man. That was pretty crazy to see.
No way.
And Vapor, just you've been here with me most of the series here. Your overall thoughts on the series, pretty crazy to watch.
That was a great series. That was super thrilling. A lot of twists and turns, mistakes, and excellent plays. But in the end there, Zay had kind of had the luck all series, and that luck kept on staying there when he got the switch. To yellow, just +2s into the +4, and just things seemed to go right there in Game 7 for Zay. But overall, it was a great series, just back and forth until that Game 7, Zay pulled through.
Yeah, so yeah, this region, man, has stood on its head. Well, all of it seems to be, isn't it? Just getting things ready here. Game 1, screwed up the order. Game 2, bail out by hanging the wrong wild color. Game 6, messed up power play, bailed out by wild. Yeah, that's... He had some serious bailouts there for sure. Got away with a lot, but he is moving on. You will get their quotes later on. His club. What? What? Okay. You look at the bracket then. It's gonna be Seth and Zay in the top semifinal of the big disco, and on the bottom it is going to be Monkey and Toasty. So Monkey controls the cards in this region. Seth Cole, 9 seed, close second. And here we got Karson's quote now. Not upset I lost. That was an insane game with a lot of luck on both sides, and that ending of Game 7 with both of us holding all 4+4s the deck was a cherry on top. Also going to admit the power play usage in Game 1 was probably not the smartest idea, as every game Zay ended with insane multi-card runs. Good luck to Zay in Sweet 16 called Samba 16 this round. Zay, feel free to drop a quote whenever you would like here soon. Again, we look at that bracket. Seth and Zay are game next round, and it will play. Winner there plays either Monkey or Toasty. And we got the Big Disco region is done, but we got one more to go. Cupid Shuffle wraps it up with Vapor trying to keep 3 of the 5 seeds alive against Lane. Non-stream 7 o'clock. Make sure you join us. Should be a good one. Why did that not? Oh, because it's not there. That's why. Excuse me. And there's the result. So Zay 4-3, Vapor Lane 7 o'clock non-stream. Be sure to join us and be sure to stay tuned for the time and date for the reveal show of Samba 16. Should be fun as Masquerade May continues into the next round, starting very, very soon. So for Vapor, KT, and everyone who joined us, I'm not sure. We thank you for joining us once again for all of us at MRE Uno, and congrats to Zay on the win, and he's moving on, and we will see you next round on the stream.